heads. Test, test, test. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I've really been flowing today. It's getting to the end of the day, and I'm just like, what? Not I'm on mute. Am I still on mute? Can y'all hear me? Please, some of y'all can hear me. Lord help me. It's better? Okay. Woo! Thank y'all. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Um, Okay, let's run it back. Shout out to all the members in the chat. Hey, Erica James. Hey, Kimberly Felder. Hey, Keish. Hey, Kofi. Hey, Elizabeth Lassiter. Hey, Shari P. So if you were available earlier, I actually did my live reactions live, and that live reactions is now available for members only to go back and rewatch it if you missed it. Shout out to everybody who joined me on that live because I watched the episode like in real time, and everybody now talking about the faces that I be making. Like, love that because then y'all can see that I don't be making this up. Like, what y'all be seeing is what I give all the damn time. Hey, Allie, Nick, welcome in, boo. So many of y'all hit me up after watching this episode, and I watched this episode late. I watched the new episodes on Tuesdays because I watch it on the CW. So people were hitting me up after y'all, I guess, watched it and were like, oh, we can't wait to hear what you got to say. And I made it all the way to the end, and I was like, oh, well, this wasn't that bad of an episode. Like, I wonder why they were saying that. And then we got to the end, and I was like, what the hell? But we're going to get into it. Shout out to everybody who's up in here. I appreciate y'all swinging by. To Kiki with your good sis. Hey, Serene. Hey, Tripstar VPR. Hey, Leah Sutter. Just say hey, Keish. I don't remember saying hey, Keish. Hey, Keish. Hey, Angela. Hey, Tony BRN. Hey, Wanza. Hey, RK. Thank you so much, boo. Rashina. Hey, boo. Welcome in, y'all. We got a lot that we need to go ahead and unpack, that we need to go ahead and discuss. This episode, I wasn't mad at it. Drop y'all's ratings in the chat on a scale of 1 to 10. What did you rate episode 3 from All American season 6? Hey, Allie, Nick. I actually already did my breakdown and it is uploading now. So literally this time, once we get off this live, that will go up. And again, members can access my live reactions. Your girl has caught up, and then we staying caught up, and we gonna come and we just gonna keep hitting y'all with this content. I actually feel really good. Y'all, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. I had a collaborative call because I'm working on some content about the artist Tyler. And I am collabing with the South African beautiful, amazing, intellectual, dope girl. And because of the time frame, I had to like get up really, really early to do the call with her. So like I've been up recording, like put myself together since like 7 I got up at 6, but got up like at 7 a.m. and been going all damn day, and I'm so proud of myself. I've been in a space where I've been like, oh, I'm not making videos every single day. What the hell is going on with me? Not feeling fully motivated, and now today has been like a super productive day. This is the second live of the day. I did my breakdown video already. I done made a certain calls that I've been meaning to make and like hitting things out the park. I actually ate today because I had food prep. I'm like, now we clicking on all cylinders. After I get off this live, I might be going to the movies to go see Civil War. So y'all might be getting a review on Erica Bane TV 2 of that. I'm feeling good, feeling great. How are you? Not I'm him. Listen here. It's the I'm him for me. It just takes it away. Like, sir, you saying it means that now I can't say it. I can't call you Hemi Neutron anymore because you didn't took away what my line is supposed to be. Your fans are supposed to speak for you, Spencer James, not you on this damn football field acting a monkey fool, just trying to prove to people that already is known. What is already understood don't need to be restated. God dang it. Thank you, Dominic. Welcome in, boo, and thank you so much for moderating. Hey, not your average gamer girl. You gave it a 7. Keisha gave it a 7.5. For Grace, listen here. Grace almost got my ass, but because that part of the scene was so short, the tear didn't fall. But it was coming. It was coming. She almost had me. Tony BRN gave it a solid 8. Let me see what other ratings y'all gave. Kofi gave it an 8. Serene gave it a 6.7. Erica James gave it a 4. I think I know why you gave it a 4, boo. I was scared that Cody was gonna suggest getting on the field. Oh, I still think that's coming. I still think that's coming, low key. And Leah gave it a 7. Coop monologue got it. Listen, it's also giving Coop is gonna wind up being Spencer's manager. I wish I would have thought of that when I did the breakdown. But like, he looking for agents. He's also going to need to be a manager. Coop is going to wind up being Spencer's manager, and I actually love that for them. He will be him when he gets a damn car. Erica James is not having it with Spencer. Girl, I can't. Drop y'all's ratings, y'all. Aaron M. Hey, boo, welcome in. Aaron M. gave it an 8. What else? Hey, Eric H, welcome in. Okay, now you finally catching the live. You gave the episode an 8 so far. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, it's a lot of 6s, 7s, and 8s. I like that. I like that. Micah gave it a 7. Spencer always being corny with the whole MLK speeches, but he took it to another level. Next level with his cockiness. The I'm him is so cringe. It was so cringe. Once y'all go and watch, if you're a member of the channel, you go and watch live reactions, you'll literally see me like getting secondhand embarrassment from Mr. Spencer James because, sir, beef for real. Like, not too much. And everybody can be told not too much. Hyacinth gave it a 5. Oh, only a 5. And yes, please like the live for me, pretty please, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. All right, so go ahead and get to what we need to get to. Where do y'all want to start? Where do y'all want to start with this episode? There's so much for us to sink our teeth into. Shout out to Jabari coming through looking how he looking. Love that for him. Love that for us. I don't know about his little team and his little student coach, Mr. Asher Adams. I don't want to lose the plot when it comes to Asher Adams, but I don't like that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Pleasantly, I am still excited to see what else Olivia got going on. I think that they're being a lot more intentional and trying to be balanced with her character this season. And that, for me, is a very interesting adjustment to see, but I appreciate it. Shout out to Kimberly Felder, gave it a 7. Y'all hated the I'm him moment. Hell yeah, we hated the I'm him moment. Cause we know that. Why do you need to on your fellow teammates, but you're also wanting to rally them on your side? You want them to pass. You want Jordan to pass you the ball. You want these niggas to block for you. Like, you want plays to be made so that you can exercise your God-given talent, your excellent talent, and then you're going to do so by telling them that they don't all have nothing on you and you better than all of them. Like, you getting the interceptions, you doing the deflections, you jumping on defense and showing Jordan what it is and what it ain't, said volumes. For you to now try to rub salt in the wound and yell out, I'm him, I'm him. First of all, we know. Second of all, not too much. I mean, you've been in Beverly Hills too long for me. Let's get Spencer out the way. Lele and Jordan. Okay, 1 vote for Lele and Jordan, 1 vote for Spencer. Erica James, you are not coming in here being a menace tonight. He is the number 1 option. Okay, but if you are that much of the number 1 option, why you gotta say it? It's cringe, and it don't even fit his character. But I guess every now and again, we lose ourselves, or at least that's what the damn writers are trying to tell us. Not the I'm him moment was your favorite part of the episode, child. Hey Shanoa, welcome in, boo. What's your rating for the episode, Shanoa? Because the offense changed and Spencer don't like it, and it's sports. It's sports, and it's a different thing for him to be talking trash to the opponent. You are talking trash in a practice after throwing a goofy ass tantrum because you're not getting the ball, but your team is making plays. This is the I'm him is some Jordan Baker thing to say. Like, point blank period for me, you don't have to say it, first of all. And you definitely don't have to say it in the moment that you're actually in. And if you are actually focused on what you are claiming your whole qualm is, that would not be the tactic that you would need to use to rally Jordan to want to throw your ass the ball or rally the team around you. You screaming like your ass is Napoleon in the middle of this football field, how much of a king you are, it's not giving convincing, whether you have the talent to back it up or not in this particular moment. It's giving overcompensating. It's giving little wee wee energy. It's giving not too much. Because at the end of the day, this is all as a result of a goofy ass tantrum that you're having. Kobe says, well, can we start with Asher? Must have been serious to recruit Wade of all people. But then again, everybody deserves a shot at redemption if Asher got several chances with Billy. So it makes sense. I don't believe everybody deserves a second chance. But that's just me. All right, y'all. So are we going to Spencer? Are we going to Asher? Or are we going to Layla and Jordan? Okay, there's another vote for Layla and Jordan. Kimberly Felder says Layla. Spencer needs to learn some self-control. Everyone wants the ball. That doesn't mean that they always going to get it. Him coming at Jordan was wild to me because he should have been having smoke for Mac. Period. And then that's what tell me that you're not him that damn much, Spencer, because you put that battery in your back to come up and smoke Jordan, and Jordan's a clown. He been a clown. The best he's going to do is sneak attack you. If you really about that action, why you ain't going to OC? Why you ain't going to coach Snake in the grass? I get why he said that he's supposed to be the number one option. They changed the whole offense and didn't really talk to him. He pissed, and I would be too. This is not what. Hold on. Hold on now. I'm about to say something, and it's gonna sound bad. You could be the star player. I have been the star player. I have been the go-to. And while this is your team, it's also not your team, and everything ain't about you. Star player or not. The goal of the damn team is to win. Spencer, to me, can only be kicking up dust if they asses wasn't winning. His deep desire, and y'all voted for Layla and Jordan, so we don't even need to go to Jordan to go. You know what? I'm gonna come back to Spencer because, oh wait, there's another Spencer vote. No, too early to talk about Liv and grade school fears. Nope. It seemed like it was more Layla's, so we're gonna have to do it. Jordan needs tutoring. If Erica calling out Spencer, it must be real bad. Listen. Okay. We're going to Layla and Jordan first. Tony BRN, come back. Remind me of the comment that you made because it's the perfect thing for me to jump off into my thoughts on Spencer and holding his ass accountable. Okay? Because star, wide receiver or not, leader of the team or not, dope ass individual or not, it's always a time to remind somebody not too goddamn much. Layla and Jordan, they is not gonna make it, y'all. Prepare. Jordala fans, prepare. Jordala is not making it out of season 6. I said season. I was about to say season 13. These 13 episodes. This is it. So y'all asses better enjoy. Okay. In addition to Layla having the struggles that she's having, but still navigating it beautifully, still handling it beautifully, and she looks amazing. Like these fits were fitting. Okay, fitting. Stunning, gorgeous. Greta, who told you to slay like that, honey? Who told you? I couldn't even pay attention half the time. I had to pause the damn episode because I'm trying to investigate every last bit of her damn looks from the top. Well, first of all, the little Chanel dress was everything. The little plaid moment was everything. But the little moment when she's talking to Liv at the house, the little top with the peekaboo and the skirt and the Lele. So not only do you you look amazing. Not only are you handling big business, not only are you navigating a goofy ass relationship with a clingy ass who don't have self-esteem, but you're doing so flawlessly, and your ass is on antidepressants. Baby, when I grow up, I want to be Layla Keaton, honey. I want to be Layla Keaton because Miss Mamas might all be a lot, but you making it look good and you making it look easy, honey. You making it look very, very easy. Layla is so damn focused, and that's the thing that Jordan need to be pulling out of this damn relationship, but he too damn focused on this goofy ass wedding that's 2 years out that he can't even have meetings with the little goofy ass coach snake in the grass. He want to be kicking up dust about Layla forgetting to book a wedding planner so they can talk about this goofy ass 2-year out wedding. Layla's handling big business and putting together outfits and not missing any of her dosages on her antidepressants. Jordan, if you don't bag back, even know if your ass is going to class, the biggest thing that you got going on is getting your ass on this goofy ass bike and looking like you doing something and fighting with Spencer all day. Jordan, you are outside of your league. Your ass might want to sit down and be quiet before too much attention gets pointed out to you, and then Layla realizes that your ass is out of her league. Before she realizes that she's slumming. Before she realizes you could never. Like every episode, y'all, they just giving me more and more evidence of how much Layla is shooting backwards all net. And Jordan sitting over there like, dum diddy. Like, sir. And I don't have much issue with Jordan in this episode. Aside from his ridiculous yearning to get chose. Like, oh, what is the name of a man pick me? Because that is Jordan's ass all day. He just wants to get picked so bad. And I think what I struggle with the most about the idea of Jordan leaning into his goofy ass pick me era is that he's coming from a lack mentality. He's coming from a lack spirit, but his ass is not lacking in nothing. He's not lacking in love. He's not lacking in money. He's not lacking in opportunity. Like, the world could literally be Jordan's oyster, but he's running around here playing like woe is me. My fiance don't want to play nobody. Woe is me. I just want somebody to love me. Meanwhile, everybody loves me and placates my goofy ass insecurities. Woe is me. I want to get the attention that Spencer gets, but I don't want the pressure of actually showing up and doing everything that Spencer actually does. Oh my God. Coach Snake in the Grass is here to give me all the attention I actually want and desire. So never mind that he has shady ass, goofy ass, snake in the grass ass energy and he could have ill intentions. All I care about is that somebody is actually paying attention to me, even though I forced everybody within the vortex to pay attention to me. Jordan, sit your doofy ass down and shut up. The light skin is light skin and it's pissing me off. No shade to my light-skinned brethren, Citron, but Jordan is behaving stereotypically light-skinned. He is giving Aubrey Drake Graham, and I hate that for him. He just is. And it's going to start to not only just be an annoyance to Layla, but wind up being a hindrance for her. And I cannot wait for her ass to cut him loose. Because while she did promise to get this wedding planner, right? She forgot. And you want to storm out. You want to guilt trip her. Relax. And again, back before people realize that you are in a position that you are underqualified for, and we get to firing and hiring somebody else, sir. Let me see what y'all saying. Because his coach told him to chill on the wedding, that goes off on Layla. Like, which is it? The wedding or football? Which is it? Jordan is out in the wind all the time, y'all. He's inconsistent. I've been saying that for the last 4 seasons, if not 5. Don't bring that energy over here. They're going to make it through the storm. Kofi, tell Jordan to stop bringing this goofy ass, needy ass energy. Tell him to stop being a pick me, please. Tell him. And then I won't have nothing to speak on. If Jordan get his shit together, I won't have nothing to say. But until then, I'm on his ass, okay? Jordan, a male bridezilla, he picking out the lipstick. She gonna wear it at the wedding. I mean, he ain't going that far, but he is overly concerned. I I do think the Drew Dayla fans need to watch themselves and prepare. Because the writing is on the wall. Not your average gamer girl says y'all don't want them to be together so bad so they're going to make it trust. Okay. If they continue to sustain, it will be because Layla decides to allow herself to play small and crumble under the weight of Jordan's expectations and insecurities. And if that's what you want for her, then I guess I don't want that for her. But listen, at least now she's actually handling the pressure and the stress and the lack of support better. She looks gorgeous while doing it. So I guess we'll take it. Micah says, I feel bad for Layla. I mean, the girl basically says she's feeling nothing and she can't help it. And Jordan not even clocking it just because, just being passive aggressive and petty about the stupid wedding. Exactly. It just points to, thank you so much for bringing this up, because this just points to marriages are way more than the one day that is your wedding. And it's fine for you to cultivate the day of your dreams and get out all of your heart's desire with your home decor and everything that goes into the wedding and the colors and the this and the that and the band and the yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, that day is going to start and that day is going to end. And the rest of your life is also still going to happen. And what is the marriage going to look like? Thus far this season, as we have entered into the era of the fiance ship within Jordala, we have actually seen Jordan kicking up dust about this one particular day and not catching any other damn hints of all the ways that he could show up for his fiance on an interpersonal relationship level, mentally, emotionally, and or spiritually. So it's given that you're focused on the wrong damn thing, sir, because she might not even be a whole person by the time these 2 years come, because she didn't unraveled under the pressure, not only of your insecurities and your goofiness and all of your expectations, but the weight of the damn world that's also on her, as she is an entrepreneur with no damn college degree, a father who's missing in action, and a depressive history. But we focus on the goofy ass day, and that's all that matters. Meanwhile, I'm not catching the feelings that she has and the guilt and the shame tied to patience. And now I'm not catching the fact that, oh, there's a reason why she's a little bit disconnected. Do we know that she's on antidepressants, Jordan? I would assume that you do. I would hope that you do. So we're not going to ask any questions about that? No, because all that matters is the band that you want to pick and you want to play and the colors and the venue and the this and the that. What happens after the wedding, Jordan? Because you're already clocked out. You just move on to the next thing, the baby. And then what happens after the baby in the postpartum? Like, you literally are going to go, you seem like you're giving a trend already, a pattern already of you're going from event to event to event. And this is actually speaking to your need to be needed and your need to be chose and your ideal, you buying into the societal ideals of all of these major moments that you just expect or that's supposed to happen. And then you're not paying attention or tending the garden to any of the stuff in between. I don't want that from Layla. She deserves better. She deserves somebody who's going to fully see her and not just see her in a way of like wanting her to walk down the aisle and come to him and commit the rest of her life to him and look beautiful on this day and dance on the dance floor, but also a person who's going to show up and see her in her weakest moments, when she's off balance, when her meds are off, when things are crumbling, when businesses are failing, and don't wish any of that on her, but and Jordan, you complain about not even wanting the pressure that Spencer gives by kicking up a little bit of dust in reference to expecting you to pass to him. Do you know how much pressure comes with leading a damn family, with being a damn father? Jordan's ass is not ready, and y'all is never going to convince me that, because they just keep giving us, again, more evidence that his ass is not ready. Layla deserves better. Jordan don't even see her fully. He sees what he expects of her. And then he sees where she's missing on the expectation, but he's not even taking 2 seconds to think about how she could be missing certain things in reference to his expectations. Because in all honesty, that's a deviation from what their relationship was built on. She was catching a lot of things. She was showing up and she was being everything that Jordan wanted a while ago. So then when that happens in relationship and something changes, do we ask why did something change? Or do we just get mad, storm off, and guilt trip the person? Again, I don't want that from Layla. I want her to have a partner who can actually communicate and stabilize his goofy ass emotions. Prepare. You go ahead and let her walk down the aisle and root for her to walk down the aisle with an emotionally insecure and immature man. You must don't love Layla as much as you say that you do. RK says I need to watch the episode again. I didn't know she was on antis. Yeah. She communicates to Ryan that she feels bad that Jordan is getting this non-responsive fiance, but she doesn't feel excited or she don't feel depressed because her meds are keeping her very even keeled. And he told her he had a sister who was on antidepressants and she had to tweak her dosage so that she could allow herself to feel whether good or bad a little bit. So now she's sitting up here finna mess with her whole prescription, finna go see her doctor and change it just so that she can get a reaction that Jordan wants to elicit because he wants to elicit guilt and or shame. Meanwhile, he hasn't even asked, what's going on with you? Serene says his girl out here trying to feel anything and he ain't even notice. He ain't even know it. It's the bias, not the story. What bias? Going off of what they've given me in the last 3 episodes, Jordan is not doing enough. So I don't know if you mean my bias, but Kimberly Felder says, dang, he couldn't see that she was kind of struggling, but he was too focused on the wedding planner. He's been too focused on everything. And we go back to the lighthearted moment at the top of episode 2 where she was so visibly uncomfortable and she's like adjusting herself in her seat. I'm very aware of this now because one, I've been to therapy, but then also because I have very self-aware and emotionally stable and communicative friends. But I have little things, right, that I do to self-soothe in particular moments. And a good example of that would be when I was in New York last month. Me and my homegirl went to Lawrence Fishburne's one-man show. And part of his one-man show, he talks about the experiences of a man who went through Katrina. During that particular segment, I found myself doing this and holding myself. And then it went to an intermission and I was like rocking a little bit. And right after that scene, it went to an intermission and my friend looked over to me. She's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. It's just the Katrina thing is a bit much. She's like, I can tell your whole body is tense and you're like trying to soothe yourself. And it wasn't even something that I realized in the moment. So now I'm like looking back at episode 2 and seeing the Layla doing all of this as he's talking about, you know, the wedding and how she's not showing up and how she don't care. And now I have a different perspective now that she didn't communicate it to Ryan about the antidepressants and not feeling anything. It's like she's feeling guilt. She's feeling shame. She's feeling frustrated with herself probably in that moment because he's right. She don't feel anything. She don't feel compelled and she's trying her best to. She's trying to show up for everybody around her and she just can't in this particular way in this particular moment. But he's so focused on what she's not doing and communicating that he can't even stop for a second and say, well, what does she need to be able to try to meet me better? But again, you only get that if you have an emotionally intelligent, emotionally stable, emotionally secure man, which Jordan is not. Stand by, Erica, but also root for him to be better for her because she deserves the best, in my opinion. The girl's depressed. She will figure it out with Jordan's help. How is she going to figure it out with Jordan's help when Jordan is not even looking to help her? Like, it's the wishful thinking for me. Like, it's one thing to stand behind y'all's face, but like, at what point are we going to be real for just like a hot second? Because Jordan is not thinking twice. He's not asking no questions. First episode, he getting all big and bold and bad, talking about, well, Layla would have told me. Why is this man telling me that something's wrong with her? And why is she thinking about this with patience? She would have told me. He's not focused on her, bro. So I will believe that he will help her get through this particular season in her life once he takes interest in her. Versus taking interest in the surface level things that are going to show or indicate to everybody else a healthy and stable relationship. Once he invests himself into them having a fully healthy and stable relationship, then I'll buy into like, oh, Jordan will be there to help her. Because right now, all he wants to help her with is picking out China patterns and or colors and or bands and or linen and or flowers for a wedding that may or may not happen. Her pep talk to Liv showed growth with mental health. Yeah, I mean, Layla has shown a lot of growth, period. as it pertains to her mental health. I don't know if I just skipped a bunch of stuff. Layla has, to be honest, stopped going along to get along. Yeah, but we don't know how far she is on her healing journey with abandonment issues. And that is the thing that I think still fuels her going along to get along in a lot of ways. She don't want to be abandoned, so she's going to try to do whatever she can for that not to happen. Oh, I skipped a bunch. Hold on. Let me go up. Let me go up. Let me go up. She only agreed to meet the wedding planner to shut him up. Not that she wanted to. Period. Sorry. Period. Keish, yes, Drake. Now I'm on Jordan's head too heavy. Not your average gamer girl says you on Jordan's head too heavy. That man is innocent. Innocent is wild. Now, innocent. Jordan Baker is innocent. Jordan Baker. He has done nothing. That's the problem. He does nothing. Let me finish reading your comment. He's just in love with that girl and want people to see that he is great. Is that too much to ask? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Not your average gamer girl. The problem comes up when people want to be perceived as great when they're not actually great. It's never a problem for greatness to be perceived and or seen. But what do I know? Okay, I think I caught up. Okay. Micah says Layla is struggling. I can't imagine not feeling happy or sad, just being indifferent towards everything and not being able to help it. It's either take the pills or go back to being depressed. Yeah, I couldn't imagine either. I am so well, when I'm indifferent, I'm like, I don't care. But like the things that I do care about, I care about deeply, as y'all can tell by how I speak. So like I could not imagine never being able to like go to a place where I fully care about something at all. The ghost of Billy have to visit him in his dreams, speak to the pick me behavior because something, it's like y'all killed Billy off before Billy could actually heal this little childhood wound that he left, and I'm pissed about it. Jordan is running all around LA trying to fill this goofy ass hole, and it's like, sir, take your ass to therapy, journal, do something, because you are going to spend the rest of your life being taken advantage of if you're just running out here so raw and open, expecting people to choose you. Anybody, just anybody choose me. It don't matter if you have integrity. It don't matter if you're actually about something. It don't matter if you actually have good intentions for me or not. Just pick me because I desperately need to be picked. No, absolutely not. Serene says Jordan's privilege showing so hard. It's crazy to know that Coach shady and he's standing 10 toes down with him. Exactly. What Glow say at the end of the day gonna end. The day gonna end. That wedding is gonna end. And then what? Like if we jump into the future, I am like really concerned about Jordella making it to the phase of like going into parenthood. Like Jordan is not showing up now. He's not spotting things now. So Layla, a person with mental health struggles and depression, and maybe because we don't really have full clarity around her mom, but like it could be genetic things in reference to depression. She's gonna go into having a baby and have to do postpartum with a partner like Jordan's ass. Child. Micah says Clay would have clocked it. Clay would have clocked it. Spencer would have clocked it. Ryan done clocked it. And Jordan don't give a fuck. Because all he cares about is himself and what Layla does for him. Like, how do we not see it? Curious Minds. Tony BRN says her depression medication side effects are a real issue. I could see her stopping her meds and causing her to spiral. White boy Rick may have convinced her to stop without a doctor. I hope not. I hope not. Hopefully she just kind of adjusts and like maybe she takes half a pill or a pill and a half versus 2 pills. The sad part is I used to love Jordala. Now I'm watching season 6 and I'm starting to wonder what it is that I liked about them. Jordan ain't it as a partner. I don't know, but y'all was like coming for my ass because I ain't see it from the jump. Layla started the episode by saying that you should enjoy the present, and she ended up the episode enjoying it with somebody else. Serene, I didn't know that you came into the live tonight to make sure that you don't miss. um and Chanel says, and isn't he the quarterback? Isn't his position supposed to be about being observant, seeing the whole field, etc.? Why he don't notice stuff in real life? Jordan is Ray Charles to everything but the things he desires. Her packs out to live, show real growth. Oh, I read it already. Oh, it skipped. I'm trying to like keep up and this little thing be rolling. Layla has to be honest. Jordan is so upset with her for forgetting about the wedding planning situation. He's going to miss all the signs. By the end of episode 1, he sent patience to talk to her because he know that this is what Layla needed. They will win. Okay, girl. Jordan is gonna start focusing more on football and his goofy ass coach, and then he's gonna miss all the signs. No, but Erica James says they gonna win because he gonna pick up on it. Even with him that's so Raven in football, he gonna be on it. We gonna see. Shari P says Layla being able to confide in Ryan so easily shows that she doesn't want to talk to Jordan about all this because she feels like she's letting him down. I love it when y'all come in here with points to be made, okay? Okay? Jordan just wants to have a wife without being a husband. Not Jordan just wants to have a wife without being a husband. Lord. Jordan might think he loves Layla, but to love someone means to understand and know them. He loves what she can do for him. Reading of his stats, pumping him up, etc. He loves those stuff. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree, child. But you know, I have been clocking it. But you know what? One of the things that I'm walking into and I'm fully accepting is that I be ahead of my damn time. And I'm going to go ahead and allow myself to be ahead of my time when it comes to Jordala. The signs on the wall for me. And I want better for her. Jordan needs to step it up. If he going to stay, he need to step it up. Step your cookies up. He says exactly if she's not comfortable talking about it to her future husband, talking to her future husband about her mental issues, what is we doing? What is we doing? I don't know. But those are my thoughts. I'm very proud of Layla because even with the struggles that she's navigating, again, I really feel like she's doing it beautifully. And Jordan is becoming more and more of a handicap. And the more he pressures her to be distracted by the things that actually matter. Because again, this wedding could be cool, could be a nice function, could be a dope ass party, but it's not some of the things that actually really matters. And for the most part, Layla has been focused on the things that really matters. Patience's recovery, her feelings about her, any guilt and shame that she had, and that whole Miko thing, her new business, her artist. She mentioned like tracking streams for particular artists. So that was a nod to, you know, her record label is still going strong. She is still present within this relationship. She's coming over for sleepovers and she's trying to do what she can while also maintaining the things that she has going on. And at the end of the day, they are 20, bro. Y'all are 20. Jordan is on her damn neck about a wedding planner and they are 20. He is QB1 for a potential conference championship team and he's on her damn neck about a wedding planner for a wedding that is 2 years out. She is the CEO of multiple businesses. Big business. Jordan, if you don't go sit your ass down and think about it, don't come back until you feel like you got some sense. You know what? Don't come back until you know that you got some sense. Because no, y'all just not gonna sell me on it. They done put Layla in too many of the big girl circumstances for me to play like, oh, they just kids and oh, it's just love and oh, it's just fun. Layla's out here handling big business, doing big things. She has no time for Jordan's small ass mind and his goofy ass insecurities. Sir, figure it out. Figure it out. She don't have time to figure it out for you. She got P&Ls to process. She got vendors mixing up and not giving her what the hell she paid for. No. Mm-mm. Jordan can keep it. Whew. Sorry, y'all. I've been talking all day, going day. Kimberly Felder says, I don't think Layla wants to burden him because they both got a lot going on and she don't want to be seen as fragile. Mm. Hmm. I feel like old Layla, I could easily see that. This Layla also feels like a person who is not going to just anybody with her problems. And it also feels like Jordan can't help her. He has no visibility into what she's going through. So it's less about her looking weak or fragile to him and more about not just complaining, just to feeling like complaining just to complain because the person that you're talking to can't do for you. For me. Like I says, I think that the thing is, I think Layla genuinely loves him and is trying to make him happy, but he's draining her. Surround yourselves with fountains, not drains. I know that she genuinely loves him, but also part of me is like wondering, this is the longest relationship that you've been in. Are we still in it because you desperately desire to be in something and to have been chosen and to stay in it because you didn't like how, being cheated on felt and having the man that you love pine after your best friend? You didn't like how that felt. You didn't like how it felt being in a relationship with Asher and not fully being in love with him, or feeling like not feeling fully like yourself within that relationship. I think that we're at a place with Layla when it comes to romance, and that it could be very easy for her to settle for Jordan because aside from his nagging about this little that really don't matter, he is easy. And there's something to be said about somebody who takes the easy route because they've been burned or they've been hurt so much that they're scared to go after what they really want, or they're scared to point out where there's a lack and where somebody might not be matching up or aligning with what they truly want, specifically because I'll take what I can get. Because when I put myself out there and I went for the guy that was outside of my norm and the one I felt really called to, he fell in love with my goddamn best friend. I don't know. Hey, Alana, welcome in. We did not discuss Spencer fully yet. We're talking about Layla and Jordan, and welcome to the membership, boo. Shari P says, I just hope Layla's smart enough to talk to her doctor before cutting her meds and don't just listen to the white man. Ryan just be popping up with his little nuggets of so-called wisdom, and I don't distrust him as much as I distrust Coach Snake in the Grass, but I don't trust Ryan. I don't think that he has fully bad intentions, but I still don't trust his ass. What else happened with Layla and Jordan? I mean, I feel like y'all are over me reading Jordan's ass for filth. So I gotta bag back a little bit. But those is my thoughts. Wait, why does it say it's only 3 people in here? Hold on, y'all. I don't know what this thing is doing. Did my live fall drop? That should not be the case. 1 second, y'all. That's public. Public. Oh, YouTube is acting up because it's saying nobody's in here, which is weird. Is it my? It's not my computer, huh? Let me check on my iPad, I guess. 1 second, please hold, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's not letting you like the video. It keeps stopping me from commenting. Um. Okay. Well. Oh, did this thing die? It died. Okay. Y'all, I don't know what is going on. It's telling me nobody's in here, but I'm seeing some of y'all messages pop up in chat. It just feels very, very delayed. So we can try to just keep it going. Do we know if YouTube is down? Hold on. It doesn't give me no error, so I don't think anything's happening with my channel. That stream health is excellent. Bear with me, child. Bear with me. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. So like, I guess check like Twitter and see if they're saying that YouTube is down. Because my stream is strong, my Wi-Fi seem good. YouTube. Oh, people are saying YouTube is down. That's what they're saying on Twitter, y'all. I'm gonna stay on live and try to keep it going as long as possible. I'm so sorry. Let me see if my let me also see if my video is finished uploading, because I can at least give y'all the episode 3 breakdown, because I already did it. Ew, ew, ew. Oh yeah, people saying their subscription feed is gone. Okay. Okay, I'm supposed to be checking for this video. Oh, but it's been saying, this thing has been saying processing for forever. Oh, it's almost up. Let's not finish uploading. I think something's going on. Okay, we gonna try to thug it out. I'm so sorry. I left and came back and it's still tripping. I've sent a message like 33 times before it goes through. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a lot of people right now on Twitter saying YouTube is down. What are they doing? I'm gonna try to keep it going. It literally tells me it's one person in here. um but no views. If my episode 3 breakdown finishes uploading, then I'll make that live while we're still on here. And you know, feel free if you get too frustrated to zip on out. But I'm gonna hang in there a little bit more with y'all and just keep it pushing. Let me see. Is there another way? They had to choose tonight, right? Right. Oh, Discord. Y'all can put y'all's messages in Discord, right? And I can read them there. Like I can read the Discord messages. So if we go into the All American room, y'all can drop y'all's thoughts and whatnot there. Y'all here? I'll keep the chat up too, but just in case, if you feel like your messages aren't getting through, I do have the Discord now up on my screen, and I'm in the All American room. So if you pop a message there, I'll see it on the screen, and we can kind of keep it going that way. Hey, Jessica, welcome in. We can still hear you, just having issues with comments. Okay. Okay. You tried it, said that you weren't subscribed. Yeah, it seems like people on Twitter are saying that everybody that they subscribe to was taken off their subscriber list. So hopefully YouTube will just, don't worry about keep pressing the subscribe button, because clearly they got something going on. Hopefully, if you were previously subscribed to me, then you would just, it'll come back once they actually fix whatever's going on. Fingers crossed. But yeah, a lot of people are saying, I think it's about to start trending now that YouTube is down. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep it going. Think it's working. It's working now. I thought Jordan was gonna punch Ryan. Because he loved to be punching people. He loved to be punching people. Yes, Dominic, I can see your testing. Kofi says, and we give Jordan. Oh, are you saying can we give Jordan some grace, please? He tripping, yeah, but he has the ability to be an equal partner. And see, Layla, he did in season 4, so I think he can get it together. Besides, he ain't wilding like Spencer. Kofi. you can give Jordan a little bit more grace. As it pertains to Lele, I got none to give. I'm tapped out. Insufficient funds. Okay. Jordan is going to have to drop a couple funds and refill us, and then maybe we can discuss an arrangement. Because I'm not playing about Lele. I'll give him some grace on the field, navigating that. But when it comes to Lele, I'm on his ass. Because she deserves better. She done been through way too much. She done already had the little panty handy boyfriends. The little ones that Spencer set tripping, Asher commodify her ass. Girl, you slept on Clay, but that's a whole other conversation. Like, at this point, she is a girl who has experienced certain things, and she should be able to level up as she moves through relationships. We're not going backwards. Nope, we're not going to be able to do it. So no, I got no grace for Jordan as it pertains to Lele. I'm sorry. Not sorry, actually, but I love you, Kofi, so we're just going to add the I'm sorry on the end to, like, soften the blow. But yeah, no grace. On his ass. Foot the ass. Period. As the I think I hit my mic. What the hell? And I gave Erica a little bit of shade that I wanted her ass to hear. Damn it. That's why, because I was being messy. I think I hit my. I read out Serene's comment. So why does Layla need to wait for Jordan to get it together when she's clearly struggling right now? It won't matter later. Points were made. Erica, I struggle with you saying that Layla is winning because she's with Jordan. To give all of her accomplishments over to a man, she's winning because she's Layla Keaton. She's winning because she's that girl. I'm gonna need you to clarify because I don't believe that you intended to mail censor her like that. But that's what it sounds like, and it's given absolutely not. Absolutely not. If anything, right now, she's winning in spite of Jordan. Because he ain't nothing but a thorn in her ass. Okay? I'm surprised Jordan ain't swung on nobody yet. That's because he waiting to swing on Spencer later on this season. And thank you, Kofi. Jordan always got a right hook for that ass. He's ridiculous. But that's a really great question, y'all. Can we answer Serene's question? Why does Layla need to wait for Jordan to get it together when she's struggling right now? I think that's a beautiful question to ask. Especially in the era of, like, reinvestigating struggle of. Not you, dog Layla, for line and stop. Not child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I ain't even gonna take the bait for that. Alana Alana says no, Jordan gets no grace from me this episode, and I like him as a character. He was acting way worse than Spencer, who I still defend despite how he was in this episode. Spencer cleaned it up by the end of the episode, which we're gonna get to once we talk about him. But yeah, as it pertains to Layla, Jordan gets no grace. She went in with her future husband after being played by the bus rider. I guess. I don't know. I'm forever going to be a girl's girl. Forever. And if the man, that was not about to be appropriate, Eric. Get it together, girl. I know it's the end of the day, but get it together. If the man is not doing enough and or doing right and or doing what is needed for this person in particular, then we find somebody who will. Simple. Very simple. Not Shayla. Shari P says, I guess Jordan is showing growth because he ain't swinging on people. But he's still an immature, insecure man child. Dang it, it just jumped up so quick. With daddy issues, but hey, at least he's not hitting people. Exactly. Istania says, I'm here all day. I'm here for Erica Reed and Jordan for filth all day. I can't stand that man. Child. She's not waiting for Jordan. Only the haters see it that way. Okay, Erica, that's a stretch to call everybody who's saying that a hater. What they're saying is she has to wait for him to get it. He's not getting it. He's not seeing very clear signs that she's in need. He's so hyper focused on this wedding, and he needs to shift his focus. You can root for this couple and not lean into toxic standum like the others, the true ridiculous people who become haters and can't actually be like hold whoever that they like accountable. At the end of the day, you can stand Jordala down, Erica. I will never try to take that from you, especially if it brings you a ton of joy. However, if you and I are really close friends and your man is missing that, you know, you moving a little bit funny on this Wednesday and last Wednesday you was all joyous and maybe like, okay, I'll give you an example. One of my best friends, her mom just moved out of the country and she doesn't have the best relationship with her mom. However, with her moving to a whole another continent, like on the other side of the world, that kind of severs the possibility of her actually developing it. So I've been trying to check on her very regularly, more often than I typically would. And we don't even live in the same state, but I've been trying to check on her more regularly than I normally would, because I understand that she might be okay in this particular moment. However, it's okay if she's not okay. And I'm trying to be able to, being a long distance friend, still be able to catch if she's not. Jordan is not doing that. And I really cannot buy into you truly loving a character if you cannot actually see the areas of opportunity where people are not showing up. And it's not enough to me of a reason for Jordan to show up lackluster and not provide what she actually needs in this particular season because people didn't show up for her previously. It's almost like, well, other people treated her like, so at least this is better than that. Like, no, it's still not enough. She's still an amazing girl that deserves better, who should never have to settle. She's fought very hard to be the woman that she is today. And whether Spencer treated her well or not, whether Asher was a good boyfriend or not, the men that come next need to always be better than the men who preceded them. And just because you deem Jordan better, but he's not actually showing up in the way that she needs in this particular season, it means that he's not actually better. He's doing more of the damn same. And that's just not going to be okay with me. and low key, I really feel like it's not okay with you, but you know, you're going to say what you want to say to push a particular narrative. But I do believe that you really care about the Layla character, and certain pieces of hot takes don't actually allude to that, even though I do believe that you genuinely love that character. We in episode 3, relax. I mean, tell him to relax. It's 2 years out from the wedding. If Jordan ain't relaxing about this damn wedding, I'm not relaxing off of Layla and her standards and what she need. I think that's a great exchange, personally. I think that is a wonderful exchange. Wait, why did it process and abandon? Let me try to upload this really quick by myself, y'all, because I don't know what the hell this thing is talking about. Ciao. Delete that. Gotta export again. Whatever. Anywho, back to what we were talking about. Hold on, y'all. I'm dealing with a bunch of different screens, and I'm trying to keep them straight. I'm trying to keep Discord open too. No audio still. I think that's YouTube. No audio. Audio is doubling for you. Yeah, all of my levels are coming in clear on my end. I think YouTube is doing something on the back end. Why can't they do this at 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, what is really going on? I'm gonna try to read more y'all stuff. Wow, maybe it'll come together. Maybe if Jordan wasn't so damn busy throwing temper tantrums like the man child he is and actually try to have an emotionally stable, mature conversations, he would get to the root of the problem. Maybe, child, maybe. It sounds like he's not being very supportive of her in her time of need. Serene says, if they are in game, I do hope he becomes more in tune with her because he is missing all of the signs now and he's going to keep not seeing them. He's too blind for me. We don't know. It is 3 episodes in. She is not cutting herself while that man in her life is making her eyes with her best friend. Emily says, I'm a Layla fan, and if she's not getting what she needs from that relationship, then it needs to go. He is not showing up for her, and he is too focused on one thing, and that's going to be a problem. Is audio still doubling for y'all? Plus, Layla got abandonment issues, in my opinion, and emotional abandonment is also a thing. Jari says the audio is fine for me. She still has her walls up from being traumatized. That's very real. I wonder if the storyline this season will be that Jordan gets therapy for his low self-esteem and the fact that he needs so much external validation. I hope so, Shanoa, honestly, because I'm also getting very weary with us going around this same merry-go-round with him. You can hear me, Shanoa? If Jordan was with Layla during her season 2 depression storyline, do you think he could have handled the situation with emotional intelligence? Spencer did, because this was her lowest. It might be coming back. I don't necessarily see that coming back per se, unless I guess she gets off the medicine cold turkey. Oh, I'm looking at old messages. Hey Justine, welcome in. But no, I don't think that Jordan in season 2 would have been able to handle it the way that Spencer handled it. Not at all. Someone else is going to see the signs and she's going to turn her down. And it's so interesting, right? Because I've been talking about how Jordan needs to be needed. And this is where I think my frustration with his character comes in, because while it can be a little bit toxic to be so needy in this regard, I understand it. Like, I really resonate because I feel like my dad is this kind of guy. Like, my dad really puts a lot of value in how much he can do for others and like how much he can show up. And if you need him, he feels the best. Like, if you're moving and you don't need nothing from him, he kind of feels like, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know, right? Jordan, you have this affliction in reference to needing to be needed. Meanwhile, you're also not emotionally stable enough and or socially aware enough, or at least emotionally aware enough within your relationship to spot a need and actually fill it. So that's the part that really gets frustrating for me when it comes to him, because it's like you need to be needed and she actually needs something, but you're not even paying attention to her. You're hyper focused on this goofy ass wedding. You're hyper focused on going head up with Spencer because you still got a chip on your shoulder about your damn daddy. Meanwhile, Mr. I need to find a need. There's a need that needs to be filled and you're not doing shit about it. That part really like pisses me off. I hope this is the season that Jordan gets therapy. He needs it more than anyone. He really does. I agree, Shari. He needs it more than anybody. And it is just so clear by way of his cyclical nature, basically like circling the drain of despair, regret, and resentment. Like, sir, I need you to pick a new struggle. Think we about to get a little slip up with Lila if she cuts back on her meds. Lord, I hope not, because she's navigating so much so beautifully. So I hate that, but it would make sense. This is a drama. It would make sense. All right. Are we moving on? Who we moving on to? If we're moving on, are we back fully? Do I need to have the Discord still up? Because then I'm losing this screen over here. Yes, hit the like button, y'all, if the damn like button is working. And I'm trying to check on my end if everything is back up to snuff. Actually, let's just pause this and I'll wait until I'm like completely finished, because me live streaming is not actually helping. Okay, yeah, it says that this is back up. Yes, hit the hit the like button, y'all. Even if you don't like what I'm saying, just show your guys some love, please. Okay? Even if you frustrated with me calling your favorite couple to the carpet, or not even your favorite couple to the carpet, it's calling Jordan and expecting him to step up. And the thing that I struggle with, whether I'm talking about All American or, well, I struggle with a lot, clearly. But if I'm talking about All American, it doesn't matter which show I'm talking about. As it pertains to romantic love, when I'm critical of one or more partners within a romance, the things that I'm saying, I really want somebody to actually be able to address and fix so that they can be better, not only within their relationship, but they can also be better people. Like Jordan being more perceptive and being less selfish and doing something to better navigate his insecurity and or heal from it will ultimately not only serve his relationship, but ultimately serve him. So when I think about people pushing back on me having criticism for him not being enough and not showing up well enough within the relationship, it's almost like y'all are advocating for him to do the bare minimum and or not enough at all, and you're advocating for him to stay the same and or never grow. Child, diabolical work, honey. Diabolical work. Okay, we're going to Spencer. Mr. Spencer James, who lost his goofy ass mind at the top of this episode, had me thinking and blinking twice, because I was just like, absolutely not. Who is this? This isn't even words that should ever come out of your mouth, Spencer Superman James. Whether you are God's gift to the football field or not, who the hell do you think that you talking to? You is him. You is him. That is for us to say. That is not for you to say, sir. It ain't never been for you to say. And it sounded so cringy and utterly ridiculous coming out his mouth, because also what is understood don't need to be damn said. At that point, Spencer leaning into his cocky, braggadocious bag, which is well worse than what we saw in season 1. I could deal with arrogance from season 1, Spencer. He had a bigger chip on his shoulder, but he also had a lot to prove. This just gave overkill for no damn reason. This gives you been living in Beverly Hills too long. This gives you really believe Jordan Baker to be your brother, so you're going to behave like him, and this is beneath you, sir. You screaming out you him to all of your damn teammates who have decided that they're going to try to win some games without your ass, but you want to be able to win them over and get them to understand that you need to be incorporated into the offense. You think that's yelling out you him and how all these things ain't got on you. You are not Denzel Washington, and this is not Training Day. What the hell are you thinking? I don't know what Tony B. R. said. I need her to repeat it. I was trying to go off of what I could recall. But no, it was so distasteful. It was so trifling. It was so ridiculous. And I get it. Some men are going to absolutely love it because y'all love to put on a show. Y'all love to have a little braggadocious moment. Y'all love to like have a dick measuring contest every now and again. Do y'all's thing, but also not too much. Because at the end of the day, this is his team. This isn't even another team. I wouldn't have nothing to say if this was an actual game and it gets a little bit heated and he talking shit to another player on another team. These are your teammates, sir. You are throwing tantrums because they are figuring out the offense outside of your ass. And while it could be petty, while Coach Snake in the Grass is wrong for doing it, this ain't the way that you go about it. And it's also going to happen again and again within your career. You might get drafted to a place where people are actually jealous of you. People don't want you to come in and take their spot. Like I recall getting recruited, coming into the volleyball team and catching hell because the bitches that were already there are pissed that my scholarship is damn near full, that I'm getting way more money than all of them, and they need me to prove myself. They need me to bow down. They giving me issues for whatever reasons that they have. And if I was just to walk in there like none of you bitches could ever, I hit all you bitches in the face. Like I spike on all of y'all right now. What would that get me? Absolutely nothing. It's trite and it's trifling. Spencer is a team player. Spencer is a leader. Spencer is a man with a certain level of emotional intelligence, and that was trifling. It was ridiculous. It was completely unnecessary. We could see that you was him when you did the damn deflection. We could see that you was him when you did the damn interception. That was the whole point of you making the point of like, switch me to defense. You don't want to pass me the ball, then switch me to damn defense. Let me show you something real quick. Jordan got the point. And if you really needed to say that I'm him, take that shit back to the Baker Mansion and over that Malibu beach house. Don't do this shit on the field in front of everybody, demoralizing your entire team. But then next week or tomorrow, you're going to be looking for them to rally around your ass. You need these men to block for you. You need Jordan to throw to your ass. Like, let's be looking for real. You didn't declare for the draft. At some point, you're going to have to be a little bit more political and or bureaucratic with how you move. You're not in high school anymore. You're not a little teenager with raging ass hormones who can't control himself. You are setting yourself up to be a professional football player. Get your shit together. And yes, I'm holding Spencer to a higher standard on the field because I don't see Jordan going to the NFL. I don't. I don't give a what Coach Snake in the Grass do. What tricks he pull out of his damn head? All it took was for Spencer to get his ass on defense, and yes, he's catching balls that your ass wouldn't have thrown to him. And what are they? Interceptions. But y'all want me to believe that Jordan is God's gift to goddamn QB? No. Spencer, you're great. You have been great. You operate in excellence. Don't allow the shit to get it to your head and destroy you. Those are my thoughts on Spencer on the field. I'm glad Coop checked him. Yo, Coop has been operating in rare form this season, and we love to see it. I spent so much time like, yeah, Coop. Yeah, Coop. Spencer is going through something else, Erica. Not y'all about to rally. Listen here, I'm on asses And people love to tell me how I don't hold nobody accountable that I like. And I ain't got negative things to say about this and that. So everybody who's catching it is going to catch it. And I feel like I'm being very much so fair. So all I can say, y'all, is take it. I'm giving y'all all I got. Alexa play Ego by Beyonce. Hey, playing for Keys. Welcome in, boo. So ridiculous. It was almost hard to watch. It was so hard to watch. Like, sir, let's be for real. I'm him. I'm him. Now I will not spend the rest of the season saying, oh, Spencer's him. He's that guy. You didn't rob me of it. Congratulations. You played yourself. Playing for keeps says I was giggling through the dialogue for no damn reason. He better check himself before he what? Wreck himself. Christina says Spencer was doing the most. Micah says they turned Spencer into a joke and I don't like it. Coop a real one for saying he's been living in that beach house for too long. Ain't nothing in life ever come to him easy and it ain't gonna start now. Period. And also Spencer, like, along the same lines as Jordan, I'm gonna need you to get off of this particular struggle that your ass keep harping on. He got to let go of how easily somebody can whisper something in his ear and he thinks that everything is going to be taken from him in a moment's notice. You literally have evidence to show you have been shot. You have had other major injuries. You have quit football. You have gone through so much and you are still here, still operating like a phenom. Why in the hell are we believing at the moment's notice or when the damn wind blows, oh my God, my whole damn career could potentially be gone because this little ass white man who don't know about me said so. And now I got to act completely out of character and be utterly ridiculous because I love to act rash and make goofy ass decisions when I feel like my back is against the wall when my back ain't against the wall. Spencer, you're exhausting. Shit. Hold me off. My computer try to die on y'all. Bruh. The stress. Ah! Yo, we almost out. Mercury is in her micro braids. We just had an eclipse last week. Technology is fucking failing. This is so stressful and annoying. I just said so many damn things and I don't even know what to go back to. I addressed Tony B stuff. Ugh. Y'all can hear me now, right? YouTube really playing in her face. Like, for real. Instantaneous says, Erica, I can tell you spitting straight facts, but we can't hear you. Oh, y'all really missed so much. God damn it. What is the last thing that y'all heard? And I thought he had the right to be cocky. He got a right to have a certain level of confidence and arrogance to him. I've always liked that about Spencer, but to me, it's crossing the line if he feels the need to vocalize it. Because most people who talk about it aren't actually about it. Like, embody it, be it, exude it. Don't need to say it. Not anyone a lip reader. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. God damn it. And I put the damn Discord down so I couldn't even see. I was going off. Okay, let me try to run it back. So specifically to Tony B. RN's point, I believe. We were introduced to Spencer season 1, episode 1, right? We were introduced to a player who was just elite, who had certain level of like natural talent in addition to a ridiculous work ethic because he got to get himself out the hood. That was not only exemplified on the field, but it was exemplified off the field. And we can go back to the moment where he kicking game to Layla and the eye that he has, that Billy knows that he has, we get to see it because he sees the dude about to fumble his tray in weak hands or whatever, right? Everything is not about Spencer, even as the go-to player, even as the leader, even as the captain, even as the NFL hopeful, right? And for me, it's distasteful for him to behave this way because one, quiet as kept is giving weight, but then two, you need to be able to continue to be the stand-up guy and to prepare yourself for the actual league. There are going to be times where you're not going to be the person that's getting the ball thrown to you all the time. Then what else do? You have this eye, right? They're figuring out the offense in reference to how to work around you and to not necessarily need you. Yes, it could be a blow to the ego, but also if you really give a damn about GAU's legacy, if you really give a damn about leaving a place better than you found it and all the things that you have said and alluded to prior to, then you will be spending this time while you're not catching the ball, while they're not prioritizing you, using that damn eye that you have to make your teammates better, to spot things that you wouldn't have time to see before because you were carrying their asses on your back. And then also I struggle with being okay with Spencer needing people to need him in this way. One thing to be the go-to player, it's the one thing to be the one that's going to be known to make the catches and the one that can handle the pressure. But if you are perfectly fine with your team never getting better, never adjusting, never coming up with no contingency plans, and only relying on you to pull their asses through the mud and pull out a win, then that points to insecurities that you have. And I believe that Spencer should not be having these goofy ass insecurities. Because one, it's not about him. And if everybody gets better, then it's better for him. He looks better. So to spend the last couple games and to not be catching the ball, but then y'all also are winning, to me, it's an unnecessary tantrum for him to be throwing because you could be focusing on your own You listen to one raggedy ass white man who was not paying you any goddamn mind anyway, and decide to lean into your toxic trait of, oh God, Rome is falling, life is over, I'm never going to the NFL just because this random ass white man who don't pay me no mind told me that. Sir, relax. The man that you have decided to sign to by the end of the episode is proof. He's been watching you since high school. You put up hella numbers last season. The team is still doing well, which is calling in still media attention specifically to your proximity. If you are really about it, if you really mature, if you really ready to go to the pros, then you will be using the time when you're not catching the ball or when you're not being prioritized to better yourself on and off the damn field, to better your damn teammates. And then when the time comes and they want to pull Spencer James back out, you'll be ready for that as well. If I do recall in the previous 2 episodes, y'all went into a game and you just kept telling them to give you the damn ball and they kept stopping your ass. Y'all was about to lose the game until they figured out a way to go away from you and use you as a damn decoy. So I have no problem with them actually fleshing that out and figuring out an offense and bettering the other teammates around you. You cannot be the star player that only wants to shine if everybody else is trash. Then how much of a star are you? If that makes sense. That's some of what I said. Spencer and the struggle that he is hopping on. He's been shot, how he's been facing struggles, and now he's facing a struggle and making goofy ass decisions. He really is. Meanwhile, he has all the evidence that he needs that he can get through more than this. Like, I don't like that Spencer, at the moment's notice, at the moment a naysayer pops up, he defaults back to that little ass boy that feels like he's never going to make it out of Crenshaw. Meanwhile, you have freaking 4 years of 3 years of experience that shows you otherwise. You have been faced with insurmountable odds and you have mounted them hoes and made them your hoe. Like, let's be for real. At some point, we're going to have to give it to God and understand, like, and really lean into faith. Because be working out for you. Spencer is so exhausting, y'all. Like, so exhausting. It annoys the hell out of me. And it's very much so in the same vein as Jordan. Like, staying stuck on the same struggle. Like, I really don't give a about Spencer deciding to, on a random Tuesday, that his life is over and he ain't making it to the NFL. Like, sir, shut up. Because you're getting on my nerves. You're going to the NFL. Keep working the plan and keep getting better. Grow the fuck up. Please. And then by the end of the episode, he realizes all of this. He realizes that he acted rashly. He realized that he was disrespectful. He realized that he was not being a player that he knows himself to be, and it was unbecoming of how he behaved. He talked to the little boy from Crenshaw, which I love that. I love that they had the moment of taking him back to Crenshaw because I really felt like we wasn't going to see Crenshaw no more. And shout out to the little freshman. Shout out to him. All of this, and I'm saying he realized by the end of the episode, so I was on his neck at the top of the episode and very much so stressed, but then he came around and really understood all of these things and he's going to move differently. So we cool, they lie. Me and Spencer is cool beans. The OC snake in the grass probably has ulterior motives for not wanting him to have the ball. He's been on him since he got there, and there's no particular reason, in my opinion. Test. Y'all saying I'm on mute again? Can y'all hear me? Ooh, Shanoa, that's it. When people are good with a healthy ego, they don't have to talk about it. They just be about it. That's it. That's it. That's all. I think some of y'all are not like watching live because I feel like I'm seeing my little wavelength go up. It says that y'all can hear me. Just Danielle says, by the way the offensive coach is going, the new offense is a slight to Spencer on purpose. He's trying to shut Spencer out for some reason. Spencer being the only option isn't good. And shutting him out isn't good either, and that's my problem with it. And I don't have a problem with you having a problem with it. I don't have a problem with Spencer having a problem with it. I have a problem with Spencer acting out of character because of it. Because what happens if he makes it to the NFL and he gets drafted and the offensive coordinator over at whatever team he gets drafted to had beef with Billy? You see what I'm saying? At this point, you done put yourself on the radar because you said that you're going to the NFL. So now everybody is looking at you like a pro potential. So you need to start to behave and think like a pro potential. There's always going to be ops. Coach Snake in the Grass is not one in a million. There's hella people out there that are looking to see your damn downfall. Who knows who else your mother damn dated, and somehow, some way, later on down the line, they keep this damn show going. And because Grace ain't marry him, now they got beef with Spencer. Like, that does not mean that he has to come outside of his character. That doesn't mean that he has to now behave in a way that's untoward. All he has to do is show up and be him. He don't have to say he him because he is him. I want him to constantly embody him, move like him. God don't have to come down and say I'm God. And not to say that Spencer is a god, but y'all get what the hell I'm trying to say. Okay, y'all can hear me. Great. That's it. I'm not saying that Spencer can't have feelings about Coach Snake in the Grass slighting him, because he is slighting him. I just want Spencer to handle it better. And since he ain't handling it better, then maybe you need to stay your ass in college so you get a little bit more time to practice handling this type of stuff better. Because right now you kicking up dust after y'all have not lost a damn game on a practice field yelling out I'm him to your damn teammates. Like, what are you actually trying to accomplish here? Do we really think that Spencer's going to draft at the end of the season? Yes. Just Danielle says, I agree with you about that, but I'm side-eyeing the coach. His intentions are not good. I don't even think his intentions towards Jordan are good. Me either. Jordan is like a little lamb ready for the slaughter. That man can smell his insecurity on him and is going to chew him up and spit his ass out. That's why I call him Coach Snake in the Grass. I don't trust him either. But this, again, is not about him. Like, at this point, Spencer, you didn't have Coach Garrett, who's running around here injuring players in the name of y'all's program. You didn't had Malibu's coach get y'all drug tested. You didn't already come up against so many ops by way of other coaches. Like, this man is nothing new. Just saying, you think he gonna decide to stay in school? He needs to. So I'm side-eyeing Coach Snake in the Grass too. He don't have good intentions for any damn body. Not Jordan, not Spencer, not that damn team. This is a stepping stone. Tony B. RN says, I agree with your take, but I don't like the fact that Jordan is going along with Snake in the Grass. I would think after all this time they would have better communication. Well, the thing is, Coach Snake in the Grass is playing on Jordan's deep need to be chose. So he is completely blinded and cannot see his way out of this damn paper bag, because all he ever wanted was the pressures of, like, I'm your guy. Oh my God, I'm your guy. We could go back to, his grandfather. Like, Jordan has just want to be chose specifically in a football space. And that's all this coach had to say. And again, he could smell his daddy issues and his insecurity seeping off of him. If anything, I would actually kind of start to point the blame at Coach Kenny, because while you can show up for Spencer and you can see certain things that Spencer need, Jordan is your goddamn QB1. And if Coach Snake in the Grass can smell this insecurity off of him, then your ass should be able to too. So you need to go over here and fill a damn gap, because he's going to try to get it filled from somewhere. And now he's aligning with Coach Snake in the Grass. Jordan is not thinking clearly at all, because this man is scratching the daddy issues itch for him. He's not going to be able to see nothing clearly. And he already has this natural animosity and resentment to Spencer that's also tied to his daddy issues. So it's going to be close to like impossible for him to see his own way out of this. It's just not going to happen. Coach might injure Jordala, which might be a plus. I don't want the coach to win at anything other than games. in reference to what he desires, because I really don't trust his ass. Genoa says, I'm not even sure that Jordan and Spencer can be friends until Jay gets help. Billy Dime before he and Jordan really solved the issues was no good. But man, is that real life? That is real life. That is real life. What's your thoughts on Coach Kenny's reaction to Snake in the Grass new promotion? I think Coach Kenny is playing the game, and I think Coach Kenny needs to get off the goddamn sidelines and get into the game, because he's going to allow this boy to take his damn job because he's playing passive. And I get it. Be political and bureaucratic and keep it political and PC or whatever, but also you need to be doing something. Coach Kenny don't be moving with enough aggression for me, and not necessarily outright like punch nigga in the face kind of aggression, but like, I'm 10 steps ahead of you shooting backwards on that. Like, Coach Kenny be a little bit too passive for me, and I'm just like, sir, you might not actually be cut out for this head coach position, because this is normal. Micah says teams are better without wide receivers anyway, because their egos always ruin the teams. Hold on, and like skip, y'all. Sometimes the thing be jumping up and I can't keep up. Okay. The Chiefs proves that by winning the Super Bowl without one. Ooh, Spence needs to just keep his head down and do what's asked of him. Period. It's obvious both Jordan and Spencer need a deep dive on their triggers and insecurities and show some growth. Please, what was the point of that time jump? What was the reason? Because the only person who's showing any kind of indications of growth within that damn time jump is Olivia Baker. But I told y'all in my breakdown that she was the only character that was going to benefit from it. I did say it now. What if Snake in the Grass is a plant from the old coach and he plans to set Jordan up to get back at Billy? Oh, yeesh. I never thought about that. Well, shit. Yes, I do think that he will stay in school. I know that this is only inspired by his life, but didn't the real Spencer finish school? IDK. I know if my nephew's dad played with him in football. All I know is my nephew's dad played with him in football. I'm in NFL, sorry. We're long off of Spencer Pacesinger's story, so at this point it's not even about what he actually did, because we're completely outside of the realm of what happened in his life. I personally would love for him to stay in school, but because the writing has been a little bit erratic in my opinion, I feel like they might actually push for him to go to the league, because they're also probably looking to cement the show for a few more years, and they need to try to prove that people will still watch once he makes it to the league, if they're going to try to go that route, if that makes sense. Tony B's point from before, I get why he said that. He's supposed to be the number one option, change the whole offense. It don't really talk. I think I spoke to that though. You can be the number one option, but that don't mean that you need to be the only option. And at some point, y'all gotta practice other options. They want Spencer to buy into team and not me, you know. Exactly. And that shouldn't be too hard for him, because he's been a team player. It's like all of a sudden now he's been bitten by the goofy ass ego bug, and it's like, sir, relax. They never wanted Coach Kenny in the first place, and now the team is back in good standing and they're going to get rid of him. Probably. And I can't even blame them. We left the real Spencer story after season 1. Facts. Facts. What else happened with Spencer in this episode? Oh, y'all, it's 8 o'clock. I gotta get ready to get the hell up out of here. We got 30 more minutes, so I gotta get ready to wrap this up. Spencer showing up for Grace. Such a beautiful moment. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It gave me such season 1 feels, such season 1 vibes. I love that for us. And y'all, it was a gut check to me in the moment of Grace reeling from being caught off guard by not Layla, by Olivia's outburst, and then realizing that she hadn't created any space for her to actually grieve Billy. And then when I thought about it, I was like, damn, I didn't even think about her grieving Billy, but we got to see her show up for Spencer while Spencer's grieving Billy. We got to see her show up for Laura while Laura's grieving Billy, and their kids and their community as a whole. And I just thought that was just so dope. It was such a gut wrenching but very heartfelt moment. Uh Hey Kofi, welcome back in. Loved it. And I love that Spencer could be there for her in that way. Loved it. And that this part is very brilliant writing, because if we're dealing with a Spencer who's outside of himself and behaving outside of his character with a lack of empathy and too much ego, his mama in need in this particular moment, and him being able to take time to be able to spot it, to be able to call it out, to be able to create space for it, um is a great cap on, okay, we got the normal Spencer back. I mean, Coach Kenny did just sign on another show. Ooh, I didn't know that, child. His moment with Grace was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I was close to tears too, Kimberly. Oh my goodness. They almost got me. But the scene was too short. If we would have sat there a little bit longer, I would have been boo-hooing. She showed up for everyone and didn't actually grieve herself. Child. And it's moments like that, and I'm like, okay, there's still parts of the old All-American that's still in there. It actually even makes me want to see more of the damn parents, because I was about to write off all the parents after the first 2 episodes. I'm like, y'all ain't here to do nothing but co-sign these goofy ass kids. Y'all can go. We don't need you. But now we need you. We need you for sure. Yeah, I love that moment. And then at the end, I didn't think that Grace would address her feelings this early in the season. I thought it would drag out over a few episodes, but it was so beautifully done. I'm glad that they jumped to, or at least Olivia started with the affair, or not necessarily the affair, but started with early in Billy's life, and the person who has known him the longest, aside from his damn daddy who is still living, is Grace. I'm glad that she started there. Before we go on to Olivia, well, we'll segue from this, because Spencer and Olivia have a moment at the very end of the episode. And this is what the hell I'm talking about when I'm saying I want to see them in the damn background. This one little scene of them interacting at the very end of the episode, having a normal ass relationship. Everything is keeping it cool. This is what I'm talking about, and this is what I want to see. Even though they, for me, were foreshadowing Olivia breaking up with Spencer. Because, girl, what is the whole, do we love each other well? It's something that I picked up from your mama. Yeah, your mama told me that your mama and my daddy loved each other well, but they didn't ultimately end up together. So, Olivia, what is you saying, honey? What is you saying, boo? Okay, now we can go on over to Olivia. I loved her going to Grace first. And honestly, I actually love her little outburst, because it pointed to her having feelings about, Grace and her involvement in the affair. And when you really think about how Olivia was behaving during that time, she was very frustrated with Billy, but we didn't see her actually have no issues with Grace. And it's understandable for her to have issues with Grace. But because she had a certain level of love for Spencer, maybe she felt like at that time that she couldn't have negative feelings towards his mama. So I just thought that was brilliant as well. Olivia running out of the house after dropping a bomb, like, that was too funny. It was so funny, but it also felt very real. It also felt very, very real. But the thing about that is, it was wild to me that she felt so surprised by the affair coming up, because y'all heard me when Olivia first announced she was doing a book. The first thing I said was, "Girl, you gonna talk about the affair?" That's the first thing that came to mind for me. I don't know what that says about me, but that's literally the first thing that came to mind. So for her to be acting like all surprised about certain feelings that came up when that particular thing came up, it's like, girl, that's a very big deal. and it's something that you can't skip over. It's something that you can't ignore. And there's a whole other level, as we can see, because you had feelings that you were suppressing, but there's a whole other level of grieving and healing that has to go into you forgiving your father specifically for that, for you to get to a place to even write about that particular transgression in his life in a way that will be supportive for the narrative of this book. Yeah, you needed to think about this a little bit more. We only a year out. And not only are you processing his death, but you now uncovering and unearthing all of his mistakes. But Lord, when I tell you somebody's pen was penning in that damn writer's room, because when Layla said, I think Olivia asked something to the effect of like, how did you keep pushing forward or decide to keep trying to figure out stuff about your mom? She's like, we have to accept our parents as humans. Something like that. It was way more poetic than that. And I said, Lord, if that ain't the damn truth. If that is not the damn truth, I don't know what is. And that's the journey that we're going to see Olivia go on as she continues to write this book. I think that this is really dope. I think that this could be a very powerful narrative for young people specifically to see, because I know when my first time going into therapy, it was really to deal with my mommy and my daddy issues. And one of the things that shifted everything for me, was getting to a place of understanding that my parents are human. And we understand it in theory, but we don't always put that into practice. And we don't always put that into we don't always manifest that in a very real way that we can lower our expectations of them and give them forgiveness and grace in the things that they decide to do. Is Grace still married? I believe so. They haven't said that she's not. Grace knew Billy longer than everybody. She really did. Also, Grace and Billy always had this unspoken connection. Yeah. And that leads me to like when Liv asked her on her apology visit if her and her dad was still in love when they slept together, and Grace immediately was like, no. I was like, girl, I don't know if you actually know the true answer to that, because I don't necessarily believe that the answer is no. I enjoyed Olivia's storyline in this episode. From Layla showing up as a real friend, giving her real dope advice, also potentially planting the seeds, because we were talking about certain feelings can be triggered, and that's just life. So I'm wondering, will Layla's feelings get triggered by something that goes down with Olivia? I wonder. Since we've already seen it play out with Olivia and Grace, it wouldn't be surprising. It wouldn't be completely outside the realm of possibility. But you know. And then watching Grace and Liv. Did I just call her Liv? Not yet. I'm not doing it. Not before episode 5. That regardless of what I'm proud of her doing and what I like about her damn storyline, Grace and Olivia navigating this particular transgression and conversation, and ultimately her little misstep unearthed something that needed to be unearthed in Grace so that she can actually process and grieve Billy's passing. A1. If Billy didn't die, they should have been in game. Who should have been in game? Grace and Billy, Lord have mercy. I actually like Carter. That's what she said. We have to see our parents. Thank you, Serene. We have to see our parents as humans. And that includes their good and their bad. Yep. Did Ashley come up again? Yeah, she tried to call Ashley in this episode, and Ashley didn't answer the phone. And we still don't get no clarity around if Ashley's a boy or a girl. They're gonna dangle that one for a while. It honestly don't even really matter if she's a boy, if they are a boy or a girl, because Liv is Olivia, Erica, what the hell? Olivia is emotionally invested in this person deeply, so we need to see. Tony B. Arian says, I was surprised that Grace said no too. And she said no quick. She didn't even think about it. Y'all think my vocal cords have had it? I've been talking all damn day. Doreen says, I was surprised that Liv was not triggered about what she did to Layla. Not even thought it was Sprinkle. I cannot. Is Carter on a different show? I don't know. I remember running into him. He's the only All-American person. They did go out and picket, but I ran into him very early on the picket lines at Warner Brothers during the strike. He was so sweet. Tony Beast RN says, seeing your parents as human beings who make mistakes, errors, flaws, and are not perfect is very hard to do and often brings on an internal struggle within yourself to see you make mistakes too. That's so true. That's very true. I think I struggle with it a lot because specifically I felt like my dad expected excellence, and I felt like I spent so much of my life like trying to meet that expectation, than to find out later on, like, sir, you don't always operate in excellence either, which means it's okay for me to not always operate in excellence. That was a mind fuck for me for a minute. Like, seriously. I know, twice in one live. I'm not doing it though. I'm Olivia Latrice Baker. I'm not accepting a damn thing. Lord. Okay, we talked about Spencer. We talked about Olivia. We talked about Layla and Jordan. Who else? Asher Goofy Ass Adams. Step to the front. Because when did we decide that we need to win so bad that we align with no integrity, goofy ass, serpent, demonic? I mean, I guess he your brethren though, because I'm about to call him a white devil, but clearly you are of a lighter hue as well. Asher disappointed me so bad in this episode with going after Wade and bringing Wade back. I don't give a good goddamn about a redemption arc for no Wade. I don't care. I'm at capacity. I am at a one white boy limit. One white boy per series gets to have a redemption arc from racist, white supremacist history. We're at capacity, Asher. You don't get to save no other brethren, no white brethren. Go find somebody else. Pick somebody else. Because in addition to this not actually being a good idea, he could turn out to be a cancer for your winning ass program. He is not to be trusted. Also, do you give a damn about the people who you claim to give a damn about, or do you not? At this point, I'd rather your ass risk it all, strap up whatever you need to strap on your damn heart and get your ass on the field. I'd rather you go catch a flight over to Nepal and yank JJ's ass up off of somebody's side of somebody's goddamn mountain and put the football back in his hand before you bring Wade's goofy ass in here. Asher, what are you thinking? You done moved to Crenshaw and lost your entire damn mind. But it's the audacity of moving to Crenshaw and hopefully being a little bit more grounded, really understanding the place that the people who you so-called love actually came from, and then moving with such spineless, lack of integrity ass decisions over winning a goofy ass game. Because while Wade is questionable in his personhood, he also did some diabolical to the people that you care about, and you want to go along with his ass? And not only did you do it, you thought about it, thought heavily on it, and then still did the shit anyway. About to see Chris. But no. The little devil himself. And he's sitting here with all these little sorrowful eyes. I don't give a good goddamn how sad your eyes look, Wade. Go to hell, sir. Please go back to hell. When people answer stuff too fast, I be inclined to think that they lying. Card is on Days of Our Lives. Okay, come on, get that check. Asher just want to see the best in people. You can't see the best in everybody. He ain't Kofi. Asher, you are not Kofi. Lead at the Kofi. I thought, Char, you thought the quarterback he was talking about was Chris too. I was hoping. Biggest letdown of the whole damn episode. Wade gonna be our new JJ. He could never. This is my thing. Didn't Wade already graduate? No, he got kicked out of school because he was a senior in season 4. So is he able to not come back and play? They gonna give him some kind of backstory where maybe his first year he didn't play and maybe he red shirt, so he technically still have eligibility, but because he never finished out the year, they gonna give him something like that. Watch. That's easy to write around because you can be at a school and graduate or like complete 4 years at a school, but I don't mean that you actually played. Like your first year, sometimes they bring freshmen in, and because they don't want you to lose your eligibility and they want to work with you, they'll have you red shirt, which means you are on medical leave and not able to play because they weren't planning to play you any damn way. And if they give you that distinction, then you get to keep that first year of eligibility and then use it later. Like, I had some teammates who didn't necessarily redshirt, but like because Katrina happened and we wound up losing the season, right? Xavier in New Orleans, in addition to being a great school for people who want to be doctors and pre-med, which is what I was at Xavier, it also has its own pharmacy school, and the pharmacy school program is 6 years. I had teammates who were able to start pharmacy school because Hurricane Katrina happened, and our basketball team had to cover their tuition because that 5th year we had to skip a year in reference to play, and the NCAA still gave us back that eligibility, so they were able to use that in the next year. It's the same way that I was able to play in both undergrad and grad school because I went to Xavier for 4 years, played, and got my degree and all of that. However, in addition, I played 2 sports at Xavier. When Hurricane Katrina happened, in addition to us having a basketball season that got messed up or whatever and get an additional year for the basketball team to make up for Hurricane Katrina, because I lost my basketball team, the coach at the school I went to graduate school for was able to petition the NCAA, and I was able to play for them, and they gave me back eligibility specifically for volleyball because I lost my team due to Hurricane Katrina. So there's ways that you can play around with it. So I wound up getting my I actually stopped playing volleyball my final year in grad school and just took an academic scholarship because my grades were so great. But my first year of grad school was paid for by volleyball, and technically that would have been my 5th year of eligibility. But there's just so many ways around it. They're gonna figure out a backstory to that. Girl, when Wade walked up, I was so shocked. But the drama about to be off the chain. The drama is about to be really off the chain. If it's not for nothing, at least they're going to destroy this damn vortex this season. The vortex is finna implode, and I cannot wait. I can't wait for it. Chris would have been really nice. He would have. He called a SWAT team on them. I ain't forget it. Exactly. And Jabari's like, this is not right. This is not right. Erica, I cannot with you talking about he said sorry, I forgive him. You are a menace, honey. A menace. Micah says as soon as Asher went to Jordan's goofy oblivious ass, I knew that he was about to do something stupid. Period. Asher making executive decisions for a national championship team at 19 years old has me dying. We are so far beyond the realm of like realism, because his ass is also living in Crenshaw and going to school and coaching in Malibu with a baby. Child. I ain't throwing Asher out just yet, but his ass is on the doorstep. I'm finna give his butt the boot. He can't breathe wrong moving forward, because I think this is an asinine ass decision, and not even specifically for like a multitude of reasons, but also, and not that Jordan deserves this consideration when it comes to on the field, But from what I recall, Wade was a better quarterback than Jordan. So because you want to win so bad and you want to beat the crosstown rival so bad, you're going to go get Jordan's number one op. Jordan, count your damn days, because even Coach Snake in the grass ain't going to be able to save you, ho. Diabolical work, if you ask me. But you know, some of y'all ain't asked me. Kofi says Ashley's gonna do for Wade what Billy and Miss Montez did for him, or she is, without sin, cast the first stone. This white man swatted them. This white man threatened them. You know what, Kofi? Kofi, you continue being optimistic. I'm gonna keep being a realist. And F that white man. Okay. I'm at capacity. I already done told you. You take all the little I need redemption white devils, you take them. I'm done with it. Okay? Ain't no room here, Wade. And Asher, don't breathe wrong, because I'm going to question your motives and your damn intention, and I will give your ass the boot too. Darnell would have been nice too. Darnell would have been wonderful, because Lord knows they are wearing me thin over on BMF. Oh, they wearing me thin. Erica James talking about Spencer not the only one that should be forgiven. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? I already told your ass. Asher is the only little white man I'm forgiving. Wade can kiss my ass. Wade was a better quarterback, and I don't even like him. I'm not making it up. Y'all think I'm making it up? Ash about to catch a fade from Spencer next episode. Lord, I hope Spencer don't swing on him because of it. If anything, Jordan, Mr. Haymaker Jordan needs to swing on him, because this is going to be a problem for Jordan. If of everybody, Jordan's going to have the biggest problem. Jordan ain't going to be able to stop Wade. Jordan ain't going to be able to outthrow Wade, and he going to cry about it. And then it's going to be even more reason for him not to pay attention to Layla potentially spiraling, because, oh my God, Wade is back and he's making me look like shit. Dr. Woodbridge and this damn Cowboys is not to be trusted. Why all GAU presidents have to be shady, I have no damn idea. But they have a horrible track record. It's almost like their asses are cursed. Y'all got the hoodoo, the heebie-jeebies placed on y'all's asses. Somebody put a root on GAU. And while I want Spencer to get his damn degree and get time to cook up, I also am starting to think like maybe you need to get the ASAP, Tokyo Tony style. No, y'all, but if Asher ain't had no personal ties, I understand the decision. I understand, in theory, the decision. I still think it's a dumbass one. I think it's one that works against his character development thus far. I think it's one that erodes any type of loyalty I would think that he has cultivated for his friends and the community that he has built, the community that he has built his family on, because they have just continued to show up for you time and time and time again. But it is going to make for some really great mess, and we're going to get to see how it play out. Congratulations, Asher Adams. You played yourself. Anything else we missed, y'all, that we need to touch on before I get ready to get up out of here? Let me know. Let me know before I go. Kofi on his kumbaya, or however you spell it. Kofi is always on his kumbaya. He is the resident saint. He is the resident go to him if you want forgiveness, because all I got is fists. I need to put that on the t-shirt. Go to Kofi if you want forgiveness, because all Erica got is fists. Period. Why is my dog snoring? This boy. Anywho, let me see. Oh, there was some more messages down here. I thought it was the chat keeps freezing for me, y'all. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to give it time to like adjust and like update for me. YouTube has really been playing in my face tonight, but we persevered. We pushed through. Erica James says he never came out racist like Mr. Crips and Bloods, and he never used Layla like a bus boy, so I forgive him. Come on, Olivia. I can't. No, Jordan saving his punches for Spencer in that promo. Facts. And when Wade boots Jordan off the team, and now Jordan has real consequences. Hello, clock it, clock it. Asher would have been better off recruiting Chris from Crenshaw. Facts. Well, Chris was already. I think Chris went to college in no, Darnell went to college in Texas. I don't know. Chris should also be in college by now, so he should be somewhere else. Kofi says it's bad, I know, but we gave Ash another chance, and man, he was trashed in season 1. Like, did we forget his greatest hits? Wade is trash, and for what he did, but he in the next episode is helping Spencer check promo. I gotta watch the promo, but honestly, I don't care. Kofi, I don't give a damn about Wade's potential. I don't give a damn what he does. I'm stubborn like that. I'm a Gemini. I'm still embracing that, y'all. Like, doing my whole birth chart and finding out that I'm actually a Gemini, not a Cancer, has been a complete and utter mind. Shari P says no, Wade was one of the best QBs in college. Jordan only got the starting spot because Wade left GAU due to Liv's article. That's what I thought. I think at the end of the season, Asher maybe returns to playing. Oh, Asher's 100% coming back to playing. Good luck with your heart, baby boy. Erica, did you see the promo for next week? No, I didn't, because the CW app don't play it. So now I gotta go find it. That's why y'all haven't been getting preview videos from me, honestly, because I haven't been able to find the damn promo in enough time. But I'm gonna go look for it. I haven't seen it. If y'all see it going around on social, please send it to me, DM it to me. Because now that I'm watching it on the CW app, it just cuts off and goes to some old ass show. It doesn't show the preview for next week. Spencer's B-Day party is about to be crazy. Oh, Spencer's having another birthday. Okay. Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on in the next episode, y'all. Not my voice. Am I losing my voice? Y'all think Jordan going to see the voicemail next episode? He looked like he's looking through Spencer's phone in the alley. It's on YouTube. Okay, I gotta find it. Chris just disappeared without a word to where he went to college. Yeah, they be dropping the ball sometimes, y'all. I was glad the show has been trimming down people. They could have used him. I think what happened though with Chris is that he booked Creed, I believe. Oh no, it was not even just Creed. He also was over in like Sweden or something, shooting something before Creed. So the problem was like scheduling when it came to Chris. And that's kind of how he faded to black, because he just was really booked. But I would love to see him back in the All-American universe. Anything else, y'all? It's his 21st birthday. Lord have mercy. And Lil Ryan was over there making them drinks last episode as if they asses was already 21. Anyway. Child, I'm so over some of the things. I'm gonna watch the promo, hopefully get out a preview video for y'all. But once we get off of here, I'm going to re-upload my episode 3 breakdown because it is already done. Members, you can check out my live reactions. You can see the moment that I saw Olivia dropped that bomb on Grace. You can see, you know, the moment where when Spencer did his little I'm him and what I responded in reference to that. Like, y'all can check all of that out as a members only exclusive for y'all. And turn y'all's notifications on. If you have your notifications on, when I pop up and go live and do some members only content that's live, I'm gonna make it available for everybody, but then the replay is only gonna be available for members. So if you have your little notifications on, you won't miss out. Okay. But again, my episode 3 breakdown is literally already done. I just have to re-upload it because YouTube is being what it wants to be right now. It's okay, E. I'll be the one to give redemption for the characters. You got it, Kofi, and I love that for you. That's why we friends. See, that's where I fall short. You pick up the slack, and see where you don't have your foot on. Cause next, I got you. I got 2 big ass feet to have on next at all times. It's called give and take. It's called yin and yang. You see? Nothing for me. Great chat. Love that I still be in the business even though I don't watch. It's so wild that you do not watch, but you still be so engaged. It's hilarious. Thank you. I'm gonna try to run out to go see that movie Civil War because people have been talking about it, and I have not been to the movies in so damn long. So I'm really excited because I love the movie theaters. So we will see. The Wonder Years. I'm mad that got canceled. Oh yeah, he was on there too. So Laya was like, "Am I supposed to be in this members only live?" Then I realized, yeah, you got it. As long as the notifications is on, you gonna get clued in. Okay. Y'all watch my breakdown video. I really, really appreciate it. Drop all of your thoughts. If you're catching this live right now on replay, then continue to drop your thoughts. I will be responding. Some of y'all that was trying to eat me up in this live, y'all really gonna be mad about my breakdown. But just go ahead and tell me in the chat. Tell me in the comments. It's fine. It's all love. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. I got a couple of All-American subject videos coming too, y'all. So like in the Discord in the All-American room, if there's some questions that you have that you think I should make a video about, drop them because I'm feeling certain things that's percolating. They're giving me something to work with, and I got a little list. But like, if y'all got some video ideas, y'all want me to expound upon something, drop it in the Discord. All right. See y'all when I see you. Love you. Bye. Mean it.